Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm live. Wow, that just happened. Okay. So, good morning, everybody. I can see a lot of you are really early morning people because there are just a ton of people on here this morning. No, not yet. Okay, well, I'm going to have some more coffee. And I just got off my bike. And so, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what you think. I think I put the link up in the Facebook page. Let me just double check that real quick. I don't see anything in the group chat. And I am not. Hold on. Why is my phone? Christine, I hear you, and I am going to resend an email to you right now. Okay. So there's this new thing called, let me see if I can invite you in the middle of this. Can I? Screen share, no. Chat, no. Cameraman, no. Control room, no. Invite people. Okay, cook. Okay. Gmail. Okay. So you're watching right now. Okay, well, I'm texting you while you watch. This is a little weird. So let's talk a little bit. I've talked to or put new programs out to almost everybody this week. So now would be a good time if you have questions about your I'm just going to double check that I'm remembering your sorry, pausing. Christine, okay, you're all good. You're all good. So if you have questions about your program, now would be a good time. Let's talk a little bit about programming. So right now, most of you are moving into like a wave cycle. I think almost everybody is in a wave cycle, except for a couple of you. So yeah, whatever program you're in, just be sure that you know a couple things. Let's talk about Trainerize just for a second, because I want to do the business stuff before I go, oh, I wish I had talked about that a little bit. You can track your workouts in Trainerize. And I actually, I'm a client of my own self in Trainerize, just so that I can look at it from the client view. So if you have a question, then I can look at it from your side, because it looks different on my side, on the coach's side. So what I do in there, just to practice, I track my body stats in there. I also track my workouts in there. And when you track versus when you check in, you can track your weights and your sets and your reps. So that's a really good thing to do to kind of help you see progress, because I definitely want to talk a little bit about progress today and how we see progress. And I also, the other thing that I want to talk about today is getting started again after you, after you take a break. A lot of you guys have had some crazy things going, not crazy things, but busy things going on in your schedule, really legitimate things that are taking time away from your focus on trying to lose weight or trying to get fit or things like that. So those are the two things that I want to talk about today. So now I forget what the first one was. But Trainerize, you can, progress and also restarting. Because a lot of people have been on vacation too in the last month. So not me, just moving. But that actually kind of gave me some insight. It was kind of like going on vacation as well. So progress, there's lots of ways to track your progress, and a couple of ways that you want to do that. Of course, the way that everyone seems to want to measure their progress is via the scale. And the scale is something that is, you know, it depends on how the scale makes you feel. And Jordan and I have had this conversation before about whether or not, you know, the scale is helpful or the scale is a big pain in the neck, right? So, and I've had this conversation this week with some other people about the scale. And when you step on the scale, if you don't like what you're going to see, okay, or if you may think that you're doing well and then you step on the scale and the scale doesn't produce the result that you want, then that can be really disappointing and that can be really kind of crushing to your motivation. I know myself, like I'm working on leaning down a little bit to race this summer. And so stepping on the scale for me is definitely like it's something I don't normally do because I don't like the feeling I have if I'm not happy with the result. And so it's been this thing where I have to just kind of, you know, keep it as minimal as possible. So the other ways that I can measure progress, let's talk about those. One way that I can measure progress is with hang on, I'm getting a visual aid here, with a tape measure, okay? So you can, those of you who have been my in-person clients, you have, I've measured you before, you know, we measure about every 4 weeks. You can do it as often as 2 weeks. Some people measure every week. I don't really think that I mean, personally, I just don't think it makes a difference, but I don't think you'll see the changes after a week, but maybe after 2 weeks or after 4 weeks. So tape measure is really good. If you need a tape measure, send me your email. I may have a surprise for you. So, or not, don't send me your email, send me your mailing address so I can mail one to you. I've got these great tape measures. They're not great, but they are flexible and bendy. So you're not trying to like measure yourself with a string and then lay it out against a, you know, a construction. Oops. Yeah, I sent you to the wrong email. Hold on. Let me send that again. Nice. Nice, Susan. Well, whoever K-Cook 1968 is getting invited to our team huddle as well. So, yeah, I bet they're pretty psyched about that. Oh, boy. Yeah. All right. There you are. No wonder it wasn't showing up. Okay. One day I'm going to get really, really good at these, you guys. So tape measure is a great way to measure progress. I was talking to Mitch, who's my coach, about measuring yourself and how tricky it is. I know that all of you, oh, it looks like she's on. There she is. I win today. It doesn't matter what else happens today.
First time in what, 3 tries? High five.
Yay, high five.
Cool, high five.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
When it kept not popping up at K-Cook, what, you know, like the rest of your email, and I'm like, I don't know why that's not working. I guess I'll just put it out there. So
email account forever. No idea. That's okay.
I appreciate your persistence.
Now I know how to do it though. It won't be so hard next time.
There's a first time for everything. So everybody who doesn't know who this is Christine. She's she's awesome. She's out in Michigan.
She's a little cuckoo.
Are you guys having snow out there?
Am I back?
No, are you? Is it snowing? Did it snow?
Yes, that's snow behind me in the window.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, I know. It snowed here too.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a week ago it was sunny and I was at the beach.
Yikes.
I don't know, maybe you saw the screen.
Yeah, no, I saw the snow.
Did you? I gotta go find earbuds. Probably hear noise in my house.
That's okay. That means you have real people who live with you. You're not a, you know. Are you seeing the replay a little bit?
Yeah, no, I saw
Yeah, I'm here in replay. Okay, so your what are you eating this morning?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my lousy internet.
Oh, can you fast forward it? Can it like zip to the front? I don't know.
I can see you, but it's like it's replaying the audio. You're not a, you know.
Oh wow, that is weird. I'm rehearing it. Okay.
Play a little bit. No, there's no replay. Yeah, I'm here in replay. Yeah. Okay, so
You're like 5 seconds behind, 10 seconds behind me.
this morning, my Greek yogurt and granola.
Okay, so yeah.
Fast forward it. Can it like zip to the front? I don't know. It's like it's replaying the audio. You know, that is bizarre. Oh, wow, that is weird.
All right. Joran just emailed me too. Let's see if we can get everybody on here.
Okay, so you're 5 seconds behind, 10 seconds behind.
Did you stop and hop off and hop back on? Okay, hang on. I think maybe that okay. Are you on, Christine? No. Hop off and hop back on and see if that works. Okay. You know, now we're 15 minutes in. We're going to get the hang of this just any time. Oh, did you mute yours, Christine? I'm wondering if you did that. You're kind of like frozen in time there. So anyways, progress. We were talking about progress. And so you can use a tape measure. You can also use performance metrics. And Julie and I were talking about this. And Jordan and I have talked about this. Using performance metrics to gauge your progress. Okay? Because hi.
I figured it out. We got in.
Apparently I did everything wrong today, but there's as many of you. There's you. Christine was just on, and now she just hopped off. And her audio was like 15 seconds behind. So it was like I was hearing myself 15 seconds ago, and then she was hearing me, and then it was very confusing.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Welcome again.
Thanks.
Hopefully she hops back on, because I know she was there eating her Greek yogurt. Yes. I decided not to eat a big pile of bacon and eggs right in front of you this morning. I'm not really.
It.
Yeah.
I had some oatmeal this morning.
Did you? Look, you're even dressed. At least on the
yes,
top.
I know. I felt it would not be right to inflict you people with that.
There she is.
Hey!
Hey!
My Wi-Fi went down.
Oh, okay. Christine, Jordan, Christine.
Hi, nice to see you.
Is your internet? Are
you still hearing like our conversation from 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, there's Maddie. Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of feedback.
Okay, hang on. It stopped.
Yeah, it sounds like it stopped. That's weird.
Okay.
All right.
Are you on?
So yeah, that's like way back.
Hop back on and see if that works. Who, me? Okay.
Jordan, do you hear what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, did you mute yours, Christine? I'm wondering if you did that. No, can you hear me now? In time there. So anyways.
Hold on, I'm gonna message her.
And so you can use the tape measure, performance metrics, and Julie and I were talking about this.
Okay.
And Jordan and I have talked about this.
I was talking about you while you were gone, Jordan.
I hear that now.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
This is so weird. How do I don't know how to.
Today, but there's many of you. There's you.
I'm
Christine
gonna text her.
was on, and now she just hopped off. And her
Hold on. Her audio is way behind.
Like 5, yeah.
Like 5 minutes behind. Okay, so progress. I was talking about how like we talk about like sitting on the scale as sometimes a one way you can measure progress, but it seems to be like the only way that people measure progress.
Yes.
So body measurements. Have you been doing measurements, Joran, or no? Not regularly.
Not regularly. I don't think I do it properly.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I will do it, and then a month later, it might be up, it might be down, and it's like, this is not helping me at all.
Yeah, okay, so here's what I found, that I have measured countless people in person, and I've been measuring myself, and so I am also finding the same thing. Like, I am a professional measurer. Like, how can I not do this on myself? So I am going to make a video, which will be private, okay?
Okay.
I will be, like, kind of naked. And I'm going to show you how to measure yourself. Because I'm like, well, if sometimes I'm screwing this up, then I can only imagine how my clients are feeling about screwing it up. So, Christine, can you hear us in real time now? We're talking about... Oh, you're like back on. Yeah.
So I put these into the side of my computer, and that is where the previous playing is going on.
Okay, that is weird.
Isn't that weird?
But wait, can you hear us? But you can hear us.
But I can hear you and I can talk to you, and I have quarantined the other stuff to hear.
That's awesome.
So weird.
It is very weird. I have no earthly idea, but clearly Comcast needs to be fired as my internet provider.
No, don't say that. I have Comcast now.
You? Well, maybe they're better in Illinois.
I don't know.
So I was measuring. Lee wanted me to measure him the other day, and I also too have no earthly idea exact. I mean, I can kind of remember what you were telling me, where to put things. But I've been basically in making it through mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just trying to stay as close to the bottom as possible. I'm a couple pounds up probably from my low, but that's after a week's vacation and then a busy work week. And the last 2 days I was sitting in meetings in a ballroom in Connecticut. So, it's I feel like I'm coming out of my cocoon and I'm ready to hit it. So I was really excited when you put more stuff in my trainer eyes. Yes! 3 a week! I'll do it!
Nice.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm getting a little bit of feedback, but it's okay. Joran, same thing with you though. You've got kids going back to school this week. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, yeah. It was kind of nice last week where, I could sleep in a little bit and I didn't have to worry. The kids can handle things at home. And then this week it's, okay, I'm back to the 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning wake-ups and getting my workout in and getting the kids off to school. And now my daughter's back in swimming right after school and there's taekwondo. And it's like, I got to get my daughter cooking suppers again for me. So I've got to plan for that. And sometimes planning for that is, okay, what can she make really quick?
Okay.
So that's how this week's been. It's been kind of getting back on the scheduling, like the schedule and getting things done right.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys both have a lot of stuff going on, like right after school, kids needing to go places. Talk about your best ideas for things that are working right now. I mean, Joran and we've talked a lot about this. Obviously, Joran's kids are a little bit older than yours, Christine, so like her daughter can help by making food and stuff like that. What else helps you? Like, what's your number one thing that makes things go right?
Well, as much as I hate it, it's the 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning wake-ups to get my workout in and done, and then I can get on with the rest of the day. Then I just hammer it out and it's done.
Okay.
Then I don't, because otherwise I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be tired and it's not going to be as important.
Yeah. Christine, what about you?
Mine's on the opposite end. If I have our plan about what we're going to eat that I can make, so the kids and I feel a little bad for my husband because it means we have less family dinner during the week. But if I can get us fed before 6:30, I don't snack after work then, and I stop eating earlier in the night, because when we don't do that, our eating schedule is more like 7:30, and that is a traditional eating schedule for my family. So when we were on vacation, we were at my mom and dad's, and what it is you snack at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then you eat dinner at 7:38. It's like, no.
So you're putting in like a whole extra meal there at about 4 o'clock.
It's crazy, because what you snack on is crackers and popcorn and cheese. I mean, that's
Right.
hors d'oeuvres. Yummy, not good for the for the program. So, but I don't do. Jordan, you're my hero. I don't do 5 o'clock.
I don't either. 5:30 is when I sit there and go,
Oh, okay.
get up.
Okay.
But 6, you're already in your gym at 6, so
Yeah.
that's pretty big.
No, that's huge. You're my idol.
Well, my gym is in my basement, so I mean, I don't have to look presentable for anyone.
There you go.
Just
Now,
stumble
I have a
in.
different gym now that Susan's moved. Now that Susan has started to head west again. She's on her westward migration, I think. I go to the gym at Oak Point, which has been kind of a change, because it's a place where I see people that I am normally fully dressed, and you know what I mean. I see them socially, so now
Yeah.
I'm seeing them in the gym, and I'm like, it's going okay.
So
I do miss the Hamburg Fitness Center, which was a little bit more low key and
anonymous.
yeah, and bigger. Honestly, this gym is small, so
Oh, so you can't hide.
no. You got to do all your stuff right in front of the guys going, and then there's this, I got to tell you one more story. There's this one older man who takes, there are 2 benches that tilt up, right? 2, that's it. And he uses it to support these weights that look too big for him to be picking up correctly, and hogs it, and he doesn't really need it. And he was there on Tuesday, and I'm like, oh no, this is going to go badly. Maybe I might need to, since you gave me 3, maybe I'm going to switch myself to Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
You could.
To get away from the bench hog.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So.
That's
so anyway.
awesome. No, I love hearing those stories, because there's one in every bunch. And I've been on my tour to new gyms. I haven't paid for a gym membership yet, because I've just been free trialing every gym.
Awesome.
But it's definitely led to like some awkward situations where I'm like, well, okay. There's one gym that's basically just letting me free ride in there, so I just go in whenever I want, and they're just like, hey.
I love it.
If it makes you feel better, it's super intimidating, and I am the least in shape person in that place. Okay, so
No way.
there are only bodybuilders in there, I swear, and military people, bodybuilders, military people, and people doing like fitness bikini competitions. I'm not joking. I was like, I don't
that's
know.
That's going to be your choice, though, right?
What?
That's going to be your pick, right?
Right, of course. Me and the fitness bikini ladies. They'll be like, who's that lady in the spandex?
You're going to bring a certain level of chill to the party. You should go
maybe.
there.
Yeah,
Everybody deserves some chill.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I like it's more entertaining than the other gyms. But yes, you always have like the old man with the big dumbbells and like hogging. I was at one gym and there was an older man sitting on the bench and there was only one decent bench in there and I was gonna bench and I was like, he was on it literally 40 minutes. I was like, what are you doing? Come on now. So yeah. He was talking to a friend, and he did some dumbbell bench presses, then he did some barbell bench presses, then he was doing something else, and then I was like, oh my God, just get off.
Well, the rough thing for the men is that if I'm sneaky enough, the other one is inside the cage. I call it a cage. It's not really a cage. Where they bench press, you know? Yeah. Okay. So there was a younger guy who was there on Tuesday, and he was doing his thing right outside of that, and he took a few steps away from it, and I like jumped in there, grabbed the thing, grabbed my little dumbbells because I was on the one where I had to do the skull crushers.
Yeah.
And the 45-degree bench press with the dumbbells.
Yeah.
So I went and hogged it. But when I do that, I hog the cage.
Oh.
Because it's in the cage, even though I'm not using it.
Oh. That's an etiquette. Wait, can you move the bench out of the cage?
There is not enough space. I'm going to take pictures of this place and send them to you so that you can see how contained it is.
No, I mean, you've described the dimensions of it, kind of.
Yeah, all the bikes and things are at the windows looking at the lake, and it's kind of a rounded window area. Mm-hmm. And then they have a couple of pieces of equipment right in the middle. And then, so as you're walking in, you get to a little table where you sign in, and off to the left is the cage and all the rows of barbells, and then glass, mirrored wall to see yourself. And then they have like the machine that you can do all the shoulders on. Mm-hmm. Right? So there's that in the middle, and then there's something else in the middle that I've never used, and a few benches about, and then the rest of the walls are all like I'm going to use an old school word, but like Nautilus equipment, right? So you get on, and that's where you do the big leg press machine, or you do an arms or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I would say that the width between things is probably no more than about 8.5 feet, 10 feet span in there. I mean, it's not super wide.
Wow.
Get me through.
You'd have to like sneak through. That's like not a ton of space.
No.
So for you, is it the incline bench that's the problem? Like they're not enough. So if I don't think that your new program has any incline stuff in it.
Okay.
Yay! You can just use a flat bench.
Yeah, the old guy will be happy.
And you have a leg. I should put the leg press back in. What's that?
God, I don't think there's a flat bench either. They have 2 incline benches, and that's it.
They don't adjust? No?
They go all the way to flat, or they come up.
Right.
And there are 2.
So they go flat?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could, you mean there's no additional just flat benches?
Correct.
Oh.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry about me. I'm safe.
I'm safe.
She watches for her moment.
That guy was probably so pissed.
He probably was. I have no earthly idea what he did after that.
You got in, you got it done, and then you just...
I staked my claim. He could have said something. I would have been, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I might have how long he was going to be. Got to get to work.
Oh, man. This is why I like the home gym, because I don't have to deal with anybody.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
So, I have, a bike and a rowing machine downstairs, but I don't have anything else. So, I mean, I have my band and a ball, but there's no
Yeah.
So you never know. If it gets too obnoxious, I might just go join the Hamburg Fitness Center again.
It is on your way to work.
It is. My husband, just go over to Oak Point. He missed the whole conversation.
Oh, husband.
Yes.
They get about 25% of the information, then they impart their wisdom.
So true.
I came upstairs today. He's like, "I've made breakfast for you." I'm like, "Well, I have to get on a call, so thank you, but I can't eat it." Oh my gosh. Okay, so what else? What else is going on? What else is? I love this. This is good. This is more entertaining than whatever the heck I was going to talk about.
I'm sorry, I totally sidetracked your call.
No. That's what I want. I mean, it's really a little bit about like you guys getting to know each other a little bit, and then because I know all of you, but you don't know all of each other, and so it's a little bit about that, and it's also a little bit about like what are the things? These are challenges, you know. It's like how do we troubleshoot them? Right? You could go join another gym, or you could you're being assertive. You're just doing your thing, and if the guy was gonna, say, hey, I was on that, or whatever, like, that's good. These are important things.
I think you would have said something, honestly. I got one more funny gym story. You want to hear one more funny gym story?
Yes.
Okay.
I could tell you like 10 from this week.
And it was all the guys. It was all the guys that morning. There were no women. Most of the women who come into the gym at Oak Point go into the fitness class. So I'm usually one, although I'll tell you, that's for another day. Anyway, so I had to ask somebody for help because the pulley machine had, the way it adjusts, you have to pull this big handle out, and then it slides down a track. And to get it to my level, I am not tall enough to get enough leverage to pull it out of the top. So I either got to move a piece of equipment over there and stand on it.
The benches
And
are all
that
being
morning,
used.
I asked a man if he wouldn't mind bringing it down for me. So we had talked, and he was bantering with all these other guys. So I looked down, my phone's on silent, and I look down, and it's my husband. So I answer my phone, and I'm talking, and then I say, I love you, and I hang up. And the guy goes, are you talking to me? No.
Oh, gosh.
No. Husband on phone. Yeah, I'm randomly telling you I love you with the kid, you idiot. Sure. Oh my God. Can you imagine though in that moment how freaked out that guy was? I don't know who this crazy woman is, but she's professing her love for me at the gym.
You should have told him you had a few other things for him to do and help you out with.
I really love you.
Oh, really? I do. I love you. It was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That was the day that somehow trainerized I didn't hit save.
Oh.
Remember how you told me that I didn't get to any of my workouts? I was like, no, I did. I missed one. I missed one.
So you don't hit save. It's like it didn't happen.
I know.
Oh.
So many ways not saving can screw you up.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Are you able to use it in the gym though? Trainerize?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
I
good.
pretty much follow it. It means I don't listen to music too often on my own phone, but it's okay because the music doesn't offend me usually that they're playing in the. I don't even pay attention to it, whatever they're playing in the gym.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
hilarious. No, I'm with you.
Yeah, you and I have talked and we've laughed hysterically about stuff, Susan. So it's good.
Well, I mean, truthfully, I think that's a little bit about the entertainment value of fitness and
Yes.
And the team huddle should have some entertainment value. Otherwise, you guys will be like, I don't know if I want to get out there. What else can I tell you? Yeah. So I think that and Jordan doesn't, I mean, Christine's worked with me in person, but you may not know this, but I worked at this gym where there were a lot of, like, everything that was super random about, like, the things that people would do wrong in the gym, people did there.
Awesome.
And I thought it might just be particular to that gym, but it is not. It is pervasive in all gyms. And it's just funny when you go to other gyms and you see, like, I don't know, like, all these things where it's like, dude, it says right there, like, do not put mats here. And there's, like, 4 people with mats, like, in this area. There's, like, signs everywhere. Like, we used to have so many signs at our gym, and I'd be like, oh, my gosh, stop putting up signs. Like, just teach people what to do. And, yeah, it's the same everywhere. So, it's funny. It's funny. It's the only, I have, like, about 1 high school friend in this town. So, other than my daily trip to the gym, I don't really have a lot of outlets at this point. So that is my entertainment value. The one gym that I went to with where I'm the least fit person has like 10 squat racks. So you can imagine the entertainment value of watching big dudes squat like 10 in a row, just like in a row, and you're like, wow. Not exactly, but there is like so much grunting and so much like weight dropping and like yeah.
Testosterone.
Yeah. There's a lot, like there's a lot of times I walk in there and I'm like, it's me and like I'm it. There's no other girls in there.
Are they friendly? Do they at least smile and say hello?
There's a couple that say hi, but
yeah.
And the owner was very friendly, but It's
the one thing about Oak Point, because we all
know each other
elsewhere. People do say hello. This one gal was like, she's so funny. I wish I could peg her personality type, but I was leaving the other day, and she says to me, "Oh, I never see you here." And I'm like, "Well, you're gonna see me here more because my trainer left." Your trainer quit? What do you? No, she moved away. She's like, I used to go to the Hamburg Fitness Center, and she's like, doesn't that cost extra money? It's just like one thing after another. I'm like, yes. He brings Susan here. It's very funny. So the thing of it is it does stretch it out. So I got to get better. I'm finding little things, like I make no phone calls in my car between dropping the kids in the bus and getting to the gym because it delays me getting in there. I try and read the trainer eyes in my car so I kind of know what I'm doing. And I try not to have long, drawn-out conversations with people I haven't seen in a while because I'm not getting to the office now because I'm making no forward progress down there.
Towards work.
But it's a nicer place to shower and get dressed. So I do that. So I'm all ready to go. I don't have to get dressed in the bathroom at work. And but it's still like 9:30. I know.
Really?
Yes. So I got to figure something out because it's not going fast enough.
Well, it's hard to in a gym that small probably to not talk to people.
True.
So see, Jordan, you got that going for you. You're like a major time saver here.
That's why we did it. That's why, because the gyms here don't open until 6. So by the time I got there, did a workout for an hour, got home, the kids have to be on the bus at 7:45.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this way, I'm downstairs. They can still be getting ready. They know what to do.
Yeah.
And they don't bother me unless they're
Do they do it now?
Sorry?
Do they do it?
Do they get ready?
Yeah, they do. They do. But, I mean, I usually get up there shortly beforehand, and I have to, crack the whip a little bit. but they do. Well, they're 15, 13, and 11.
Oh, that's good. So my oldest will be 11 in October. I have a 10 and a 6-year-old.
Yeah, so that
6 runs amok everywhere.
Yeah, no, I can't find my sock. Yeah, I don't care for matches. Just get a sock.
Well, mine's more like I've laid out the clothes, and he's like, "No, you help me get dressed." I'm like, "Seriously? You can get yourself dressed." And occasionally, if I ask real nice, "Mommy's got to do this morning. You need to get yourself dressed," he'll do it. But I would say that he's a 70%er likes me to put his clothes on him.
Oh, nice.
That's rough.
First grade of me. I'm hoping first grade's different. He's a kid, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, those first grade teachers will whip him into shape. I feel like they're like, "Oh no, we don't put stuff in your backpack for you."
Yeah.
I was worried about that with kindergarten with Megan, my younger one, and no. Those first grade teachers were no nonsense. It was like, let's go, get on it. Yeah.
What that one needs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
It's fun.
all right. So, what else is going on? Okay, let's talk about Christine. You mentioned something about the workout. Looking at the workout ahead of time. Are you guys feeling pretty confident? Like, I think Joran, you feel like you know what's going on in your workout. It seems like.
Yeah, and like I said, if there was things that we changed to the barbell step up because I have an addiction and buying the new things.
Joran's a fitness equipment buyer.
Awesome.
Well, yes and no.
Yes and no.
And then the cable tricep thing, like
Right.
we were able to change that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Christine, you feel like you know what you're doing, though, once you get in there?
Well, I forget sometimes to read the description below the pictures. Sometimes I just zip through the picture.
Sure.
So and the other thing that I haven't, for the most part, yes, because I don't always remember the exercise from the name. So that's
yeah,
what I usually scroll through and make sure okay, I know what that one is. I know what that one is.
Okay.
Sometimes the first time I do it, and maybe it was also because it was a new gym, I've missed the fact that there were 3 exercises and not 2 that I was alternating through.
Okay.
So, but I've gotten better, more in tune to that, and I'm working on being more in tune to read the description that you put below the picture.
Wow. Reading the directions. Yeah.
As opposed to being a man and just looking at the pictures and putting it together, right? So,
25%.
I would be on the meta endurance.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you added. And there's home and gym, and I just continue with the ABC cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Into wherever I'm at, I do either the gym or the home. So, like, I'm not doing ABC home and ABC gym.
Mm-mm. I figured if you wanted to get 3 workouts in, and you only went to the gym twice a week, then you could take whatever the next one is and do the home version.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Joran, yours is different because you have your own thing, but because you have your home gym. but yeah.
It's a funny story.
So she can go do her home stuff up near the bed upstairs or on a different level, and she can go to the gym to do the gym one.
Well, yeah, you could. You could do that. So, yeah, I was figuring you were thinking, like, I want to get 3 workouts in a week. So if you need to knock one out at home, you have a home version that just requires mostly body weight and resistance band.
Okay.
And then...
so one last thing. When I'm tracking, I haven't gotten good at what weight I put in. So let me tell you how I did it the last time. So, like, if I'm doing something that's one-armed, I'm giving you the weight of the 1 dumbbell. If I am doing something that has 2 dumbbells in my hand and I'm doing a single exercise with them, I'm giving you the added together weight.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you're doing a 2-arm dumbbell press.
Right.
And you're doing 10 pounds or 15 pounds in each arm, you're giving me like 30 pounds, right?
I think that's the way I did it. I hope I've consistently done it that way.
Here's the thing though, like looking at your stuff, like yeah, as long as you're consistent with how you track it, then like the graphs and stuff on Trainerize will show it. But also, I can kind of guess. I know you're not pressing overhead with two 30-pound dumbbells right now. Okay.
Really? Come on.
Right? I mean,
Right.
if you are, like, that's awesome. I you know.
I need to go to your gym.
Jordan's probably pretty close.
Jordan? Way to go.
Yeah, Jordan's super strong.
Is
I'm
she?
trying.
Yes, she's really strong. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't even have that kind of overhead right now at all, but I got a wonky shoulder, so
A wonky.
I'm going to see an acupuncturist. See, these are more of my adventures I create for myself.
Oh, I want to hear about this one.
Well, that'll come on Tuesday of next week.
Let me know.
What?
My husband has wonky shoulders.
He is an acupuncturist who's trained in neurokinetic therapy, which is the muscle testing thing that I do in person.
Yes.
And so he's the closest person to me who's trained in that, and he happens to be an acupuncturist, so I'm just going to give it a whirl.
I've heard great things.
I actually used acupuncture for a number of other things, like way back when I had, well, okay, I'll be totally honest, maybe a little TMI, but I had like postpartum depression after my second kid, and so they put me on an antidepressant, and it just was terrible. Like, I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I went to acupuncture for that, and then I would go back for her, like if I had like low back pain or something like that. So, yeah.
When I had postpartum depression, I took a whole cocktail of vitamins that worked. Prenatal DHA, high doses like 4,000 IU of vitamin D, B complex, plus my regular multivitamin, and that really helped, because when I called the doctor, because my parents called me out on it, they were like, you have this and you need to do something type thing. I called the doctor and they wanted to send you to a shrink, and I was like, no. So I started online looking stuff up, and for me, the DHA and the extra omegas and the vitamin D and the B, it all worked really well. Yeah. So acupuncture would have been an interesting thing to try. Where did they put the pins?
Well, it's all over. Like, I mean, I think she would just kind of feel for the heat and whatever on the I don't really know exactly how acupuncture works. I know it works along lines of meridians in your body, right? Mm-hmm. And then she would find like the hot spots, which are also like tender spots, like a massage therapist might find. Yeah. And she would put a pin in there. So I've had pins everywhere. I've had pins in my ear. I've had pins in, like a big spot actually for me was right here. Like, this is my knee.
Yeah.
Like, it was right here underneath my knee. Yeah. This is not my... Yeah.
Just to be clear, this is me.
This is my knee. This is right here. So there, I've had them in the middle, in between, like on my third eye. I don't know.
Do they hurt?
No, they really don't. I think she was really good. I've only had acupuncture by 2 people, so we'll see. Yeah. See if this guy lives up to the hype. I'll let you know next week.
Then perhaps it's not good. I don't know. I don't know if I get needles, pins,
see, that doesn't really bother me. But my shoulder and my elbow, this is literally from moving this motion, like pulling things out of a box.
Yeah.
My elbow is in a ton of pain, and I can feel it like all across here. Ooh. And like, so it's all coming down like from elbow to up to my right side of my neck. So.
Well, I saw that you opened 100 boxes in a day, which is...
Oh, my...
No, like a weekend.
Okay.
Oh, no.
A day?
No. I was just like, where is my comforter? Seriously. I'm tired of sleeping with my kid's sleeping bag on top of me.
Oh, yeah. I feel for you. I can't imagine moving. Like, packing up my house right now and moving it all? Oh, man, no.
Yeah. How long have you lived in your house, Jordan?
It'll be 11 years in August.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
Christine built the house that she lives in now.
Two.
I know. And she lived in an apartment for, like, how many years, Christine? 3?
Almost 2.
Oh, almost 2.
More than a year and a half and not quite 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I sold a house, packed it, moved into an apartment. 2 years later, moved into a house, and I still have boxes. I have boxes in my upstairs hallway. I have my den, actually, and my hallway are going to be worked on today. That's what I decided.
She's been saying that for a year.
I'm going to take pictures. You're going to see my banister and my windows. That's it.
All right, we'll look for
All right.
those then.
I feel the challenge. You've challenged me, Susan. And now
It's on.
that's good.
This is life.
One of these to get something done. Oh, I don't think she'll get it done. Oh,
It's just, I just want you, like, this is more than fitness, is what I always say, right? This is life.
yeah. Well,
Life
if you're
challenge.
lifting boxes, isn't that considered fitness?
It is, totally. I
There you
don't
go.
know. I mean, I climbed up and down the stairs a whole lot, and I actually wore my Fitbit, like my step counter,
Yeah.
while I was doing it, just to kind of see where I was at. And I will tell you what, it is actually really freaking hard to get to 10,000 steps.
It can be, yes.
Wow! Like, I had no idea. Like, I just have my triathlon watch, and it happens to have a step counter on it. So I was like, yeah, for fun, let's see where we're at. And it's like, I was like at the end of the day, and I had felt like I was kind of on my feet a lot of the day, and I was like at like 8,500 steps, and I'm like, this is BS.
It helps to be a waitress.
I bet.
Jordan, do you have a Fitbit that you wear?
Yes.
Yeah. Which one
Yeah.
do you use?
I have the Flex. So
I
it's
think
the,
that's just the little one, right? Like this?
that's the one, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Mine is acting up. Ever
Those
since
mine.
I did the update on my iPhone and the thing, it's like sync. It seems like it's off time-wise, like it's not looping at midnight. It's not changing to the next day. So I think I need a new one because I have people at work that I do work week huddles with or
Yeah.
hustle. Work
Yeah,
week not huddles.
I knew what you meant, but work week huddles would be fun too.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, because I have I know some people who've gotten the bigger one, the new one that's got a watch and
The heart rate monitor and everything.
yeah, I don't know whether I need that or not.
I like the Flex, but I like changing my colors.
Oh, do you? You buy new bands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a new band. I found a silver one. This came in a 3-pack that was like $14. But it's fading horribly. See?
They do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
But I just got mine off of Amazon. But the biggest thing is, I don't know if you can see this, this little thing.
Yeah.
Buy those things, and then it doesn't fall off.
Oh, okay.
You really pull on it, and you notice it.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
heads on the Flex ones. But I have emailed Fitbit before when I had a Flex not working.
Yeah.
They sent me out a new one.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that because I think I need a new one. It has been acting funny for a couple of months.
I
And-
have to do that too.
I used to be really good. At a certain point, I thought I could almost get 15,000 a day.
Hmm.
But I have little kids, so when I come home, I do a lot of up and down stairs running, back and forth running. Mom, I need this. Mom, I need, and now that it's getting nicer out, save for today with the snow.
Oh, we're getting snow
Outside
too.
and walk, right? So, but I should get back to it because it's a good gauge of how much I've moved in the day. Because I don't do you ever wear it when you sleep to see how your sleep is?
Every night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I'm charging it. I love seeing that.
Yeah.
I'm a measurer. I
You're
like to
what?
see that. I like to measure everything.
Oh, okay.
I like to see that stuff.
Yeah.
But thing, like if somebody asks about the Fitbit, I'll say I don't think it's 100% accurate. But if you wear it for a week and you see that you're getting like 8,500 steps a day, and then you can bump it up to 95, you know you're doing better.
Right. So I have 2 observations about that. The other day when I was on vacation, I went horseback riding with my daughter. And I swear to God, it gave me steps.
Yeah.
The entire time, because my arm was going up and down. Because I was like, there is no way in heck I walked that many steps. Again, the flex is not working properly right now. But when I ride my recumbent bike in the basement, because I'm not going outside, I actually strap it to my shoe.
I've heard people do that.
So then I get the steps because I'm going around like this, right?
I've heard that one before.
Yeah, no.
Smart.
It's sort of cheating, but it's not, because I don't put the exercise in, because you can log fitness right into your thing. So I don't log it in then.
No,
if I forget to strap it to my shoe, I do log it. Although sometimes I'll have it ride my leg. I'll put my hand on my leg. I'll put it ride my leg up and down.
I've seen her do this.
And you know what? It makes sense. Well, my sister has one of these things too, and she's like, she can hammer out 20,000 in a day. And I
Again?
Oh, she's got little kids, and she's constantly going round.
Oh, okay.
But I do say that she probably sits by her front window and says, "Good morning, good morning," just
Yeah,
waving
exactly.
at everybody.
Well, maybe she wears it on her dominant hand and didn't tell it that, too. Because when you set it up, right, you got to tell it whether it's on your dominant hand or your non-dominant hand.
Yeah,
So,
well, maybe.
Well, I'm thinking I got a few steps while we were sitting here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're just. I did, yeah. That was one thing I noticed. Like, I'd be brushing my teeth, and I'd be like, 100 more steps.
But then at the same time, if you're walking, like, I think you have to walk 8 or 10 steps consecutively before it really counts them. Like,
Really?
if you walk 3 steps, I don't think it gives you those 3 steps.
Huh. You know where else I think it gets you screwed up is if you have both hands on your shopping cart. You do not get steps for both
yes.
the shopping.
And
Which
it'll go to
really
sleep on
me
you.
off.
Oh my
I
gosh.
usually strap it to my belt loop then, because then it would feel your hip going up and down, right?
Yeah. Yes, because that pisses me off too. I'll be like, "Oh, I'm almost at my goal. I've got to go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And it's
And
like,
you
oh,
don't get there because you got your hand stationary on the cart handle. Lousy thing.
It's not a perfect tool.
no, but I wouldn't be without it.
Right.
Like, I will
No, but I
always
like it too. I don't use it. I don't normally sleep in it, but yeah, I did for a while. But my sleep has been really good.
Yay!
Yay!
How is your back feeling, Christine?
Very good. I had a screw up in my chiropractic appointments and right around the time we went skiing. I had to miss every 2 weeks, so I ended up 4 weeks out. Then I was on skiing and planes, and I'm back feeling pretty good. And I wasn't necessarily getting in the best workouts and good stretching in the morning, so I'm back to feeling good. But in the last month, I've had a couple of weeks where it was rough.
Okay. Okay.
But in general, stable.
Okay, good. Nice.
Yeah.
Joran, you feeling okay? Aches,
Yeah.
pains?
No, I think the weirdest thing is in this arm. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if I go back and hold the barbell, it seems like right in here, it hurts. Like right in here, but
Yeah.
just on the right arm. I don't know what it is, but it's not enough to stop me. It's just, I notice it.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
So I don't know if there's a stretch for that, and I'm not a big stretcher, and I've got to
Oh,
more of that.
No, I'm just kidding. You may want to. Do you have a tennis ball or something,
I can get one.
or some kind of small ball? Not a baseball though, because it's probably too hard.
Okay.
And kind of lay on your back and kind of roll it around and see if you can find a tender spot. Like it may be as far down as like the back
really?
of your
Yeah,
armpit.
it seems to be like right in here.
Yeah, but you'll get some radiation up into
Okay.
here. So you may find a tender spot like right back here in your teres or your infraspect. You may not. And
Okay.
and just kind of like see if you can kind of lay on it and get a little bit of, not too much, but you can also rub it up against the wall. So you could put the ball
I've
on the
done that.
wall and rub.
I do have the foam roller, but I haven't bought the lacrosse balls or tennis
Don't,
balls.
don't buy anything else.
I have to avoid the fitness section at Walmart because I need high quality stuff, so Walmart's the place to go. But
You can go to the dollar store and get a tennis ball.
yeah, okay. In the dog section.
Yes, that's exactly where I get them, actually. They do smell really weird, and they have an off gas for a long time, but after a while, it's totally...
Beef jerky.
Like, this was so made by children in China.
That's cool.
Dad, you're gonna make me cry. All right, I totally got my butt kicked on my work week hustle. There's a group of ladies out of the west side that
The west side of...
1,000 steps in a week.
They did how many?
77,000.
11 a
Okay.
day?
And that's light. Actually, some of them have been like 96 in the past.
Damn.
Crazy.
I've got my work week hustle. The winner is sitting, but mine's not sinking. I've got 58,000, but that was from 8 hours ago.
Yeah.
The winner so far is at 70,000.
Is that just Monday through Friday?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's, wow, that's a lot.
So they do different types. You can do like goal day, weekend warrior, daily showdown, or a work week.
Okay.
And they are fun.
Yeah.
Because I have found myself watching TV on the treadmill just to win.
Jordan is got a competitive streak.
Oh, yeah. She's competitive. She measures everything.
That's awesome.
Sometimes people don't want to play with me.
I feel ya. That's how people feel when they get in the pool with me. They're like, we don't want to swim with you. I'm like, but really, I just want to swim with somebody. However, I did get my butt kicked by some 75-year-old man in the pool this week. Yeah, kicked my booty. Totally. I was like, dang, and he pulls up, and I pull up at the wall, and he's like, you're a swimmer. I'm like, I'm a swimmer. I don't know what you're doing over there. So
Teach me your ways.
I know. I was like, I want to be like you when I'm that age, right? Because that's really all I'm doing. Just training for that. I can be an old badass person.
Well, yeah, that'd be cool. I want to be that grandma. That's
All right. Have you met my father, Susan?
Yes.
He's an old badass person.
person.
He is an old badass person. Pulled way better than I did at the end of the day on Thursday. And he's like 20. I mean, none of us bowled 100.
Oh wow, that's bad.
But no, my dad is an old badass person, and he needs. Yeah, I want to be like him.
Exactly.
Maybe less grumpy.
And then the older people in my family, like my mother-in-law says, don't run. Don't you? I never want to see you running. That's the worst possible thing you can do for your knees. Then I should just sit here and continue to drink coffee.
Yeah. That's I don't know if there was a bill of goods sold to us that generation where it's I've heard that so many times from people of a certain age that I'm like, gosh, that's so weird. Why do you guys believe that so hardcore?
You know what I think it had to do with? How bad the tennis shoes were back then.
That's true. The advent of jogging.
2 knee replacements and 2 hip replacements. Well, hip resurfacings, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, if you're an active older person, what you want is a resurfacing. You want them to keep your femur and ball and put a titanium cap on it, because otherwise they slice the femur off and put a rod into your leg, and eventually, if you're active, that shifts and it doesn't last long. So
Oh.
Now we know tips for how to train for
yeah,
your
when you need your hips and knees done.
Well, that's the other thing. When we built our house,
Mhm.
we built a 2-story. So we have a basement with stairs, obviously, and stairs to go up to the bedrooms. And that was the other thing. Why would you want so many stairs? And it's like, you know, if I lived in a house with no stairs and then moved into this house when I was 80 years old, yeah, might be a problem.
Yeah.
Doing a few flights of stairs for me is not a bad thing.
Joran, I lived in an apartment with no stairs. It was the first floor apartment, so straight in. And we built a house that has basement, main floor, second story, right? And I'm telling you, I got into this house and I would be huffing and puffing from the main level. And last night, I kind of jogged the stairs with my suitcase. So that is a win.
Yes. I totally get that. Taking the laundry up and it's like, I don't have to lie down. This is great.
Exactly. Now take a break. Catch my breath.
That's the little things.
No, it's true, because now my laundry's in my basement too, and it's 2 flights up, and it's a change for sure.
Yeah.
It makes
You'll
me
get more
get up.
steps that way. Make sure you're wearing your Fitbit then.
I took it off. You know me. I'm a data person, but I'm like, okay, 7 days, I'm good. That's an experiment. Like I'll log for 7 days, and then I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'm good. I got my snapshot of where I'm at, and then I will wear a Fitbit for 7 days, and then I'm always experimenting, but I'm not a committer other than to working out, you know?
I left my Fitbit on the charger,
Mhm.
and I was halfway to work and realized I wasn't wearing it. I turned around.
Oh my God.
So that I could get it back.
Did you?
Well, I'm also not at a desk job. Like I could see the amount of steps that wouldn't count.
Oh my gosh.
Well, once later in the evening, you could have sat on the couch and done this.
Here I go.
There we go. Step 1, step 2, step 3.
His arm gets really big.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, get a dumbbell and do that. Yeah, there you go.
We'll get you can go buy a shake weight.
Oh yeah. That was a brilliant invention.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Someone made millions of dollars off that.
It was like, what's that? There was that long bar thing too, like looked like
Oh, the
a
body
bow
bar.
without the string
Yeah.
at Hamburg Fitness Center. I was like, what the hell is that thing?
So I mean, gyms, and I now know Hamburg Fitness is no exception. But gyms are just collectors of things, you know, like fitness things. Like literally, this gym with the bodybuilders it's just a collection of shit that this guy has like collected, you know, who's the gym owner. He's like, I have 15 lat pull down machines. I'm like, who would need that many? But it's just like, yeah, like Hamburg had that shaky thing. It wasn't a shake weight, whatever it was. I think it was called the body bar or something. And yeah. But gyms have random stuff like that all over the place, all of the gyms.
I do well because Bailey, she does swimming, and in the fitness where she does swimming upstairs is the gym,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a military gym.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking, okay, so I'm going to sit here for an hour and a half and watch her swim. I should go upstairs and go to the gym.
Mhm.
So I figure, okay, I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go on the treadmill, and I'm going to watch what all these guys are doing so I know how to use the machines.
Yeah.
But they made it so that the treadmill faces the wall, so my back is to everybody. I can check the mirrors and everything, and it just looks creepy. But finally, I decide I'm going to check my phone and see what time it is. Well, I drop my phone on the treadmill. And, of course, your instant reaction is to grab your phone so that I'm flailing. I fly off. The phone flies off. I make no eye contact, and there's that one moment where you sit there and say, okay, do I run out of here? Or do I get back on and pretend nothing happened? I got back on, made no eye contact for 5 minutes and left. And I didn't touch a single weight. It was only the treadmill. And I'm thinking, I have a treadmill at home. Why would I pay to do this here? And the grunting was amazing. The grunting, and the guys that waltz in their perfect outfits and the sideways hats and the strut, like the big headphones. It was awesome.
The people watching is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm going downtown today, but that's otherwise people watching at gyms is always fascinating to me. Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to be the person they're watching, so I like my little space.
Oh, we just lost Christine.
Yeah.
Maybe her Wi-Fi went down.
Oh, she's back.
And she's back. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if we accomplished anything today. I hope. I have a great time talking about this stuff too. Can you hear us now? Are you on some kind of weird?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Can you hear us? No.
I'm guessing not.
She's just looking.
This has been so good, though. Like, I finally get to meet Christine. Like,
Yeah. No, I know. And it looks like someone's watching it. Maybe someone's seen it. And nobody typed in the chat, but hopefully. Don't worry on YouTube. I'll put it in unlisted. I've already got the YouTube. I will unlist it. Sometimes it's a little, But no, this is good. This is exactly what I want from the team huddle. So we'll keep doing these so you guys know each other so that when, you're on Facebook, you're not like, okay, this is this person I don't really know. But, we'll keep coming up with ideas for, and I am going to, like I talked about in the beginning, I am going to make a video about how to measure yourself correctly. Well.
Okay. Because, it's all over the map, and it's like, this is not gauging anything, so, other than my legs are getting bigger.
Well, that means you're gaining muscle.
And I do know this, yes.
You're like, okay. There will be a little bit of that. Like, you often will find that you'll gain muscle, or you'll gain in your arm and in your thigh. That is, and then we can have a hangout about what kind of clothing you should wear, which is mostly stretch pants. I'm just kidding.
And booty shorts.
But yes. Okay. Booty shorts also. No booty shorts.
All right. At 20 more pounds, and then I'll try booty shorts. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe 40 pounds. Maybe I didn't shoot high enough.
I'm with you. I don't know that I'd be walking around. I always worry that, there's like, wait, what is that? Strange intruder. Christine says hi.
I like how he's wearing all black and a hat. It's like there's a thief walking in.
That's what I thought when I saw it behind me. He's going out to run.
Incognito. Well, good thing it's light out, otherwise he might get run over.
I know, seriously. What was I going to say? I have no idea. Yeah, so, I don't know.
We were talking about booty shorts and 40 pounds.
Booty shorts is a very important piece that we were talking about. Yeah. So I always get worried that I'm going to get surprised by Stacy and Clinton from what not to wear if I wear stuff like that. So I have this weird irrational fear about it. So
he left his closet open. He keeps it neat and tidy.
God, no, I know. I'm supposed to before the thing. You aren't supposed to know that my office is also my husband's closet.
Okay.
is just my worldwide headquarters, plus my...
Yes, exactly.
You know what? Our giant walk-in closet. I was like, well, I won't need all of this. And then I put all my clothes in there, and I'm like, I guess I need all of this. I mean, to my credit, there's all the winter gear is on one side, which we've just been taking back out now at this point.
Yes, exactly.
But it's organized.
It's, well, I mean, what it is like April 9th. Like, what's the deal?
It's wrong.
It's just dumping snow on us today. Last night when I went to bed, there was almost no snow on my backyard. But now it's just coming down. Probably,
It stopped snowing here.
Yeah,
it's
3 inches of snow.
I mean, there's no snow on the ground except for in the shade right now, but
We're supposed to get snow again tomorrow, or at least a winter storm of some sort.
this is ridiculous. Come on now.
It is. I agree. I want summer. I got a taste of it. Now I'm all ready.
I know. I didn't go anywhere warm this winter. This is the first time in years, and I am just dying a little bit.
The one thing about it, though, is if you can go someplace warm in February or March, I feel like your core gets warmed back up.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if it does this, you don't get nearly as cold
Right.
as you were before you left.
That, and I'm verging on albinoism, pretty much.
Give me
I got
some
a bit of a tan somewhere.
Yeah, I know
Little
you
on
look,
my
a
arm.
little bit, you look a little bit pink. This is all like, artificial light. It's not good. It's getting real ugly. I literally went to the playground with my kids for 2 hours, and I'm like, I think I'm a little bit tanner. So yeah.
That's good.
Cool. If you guys are cool, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna make that video, and then is that?
Yeah.
You got anything else
so.
you want?
What's the video that you're making?
I'm making a video of how to measure yourself accurately.
Oh, okay. Do I get to see this video?
Here's the most accurate way to measure yourself.
Okay.
Learn how to measure, and then let your husband do it for you. It's really.
There you go. Is Taylor going to feature heavily in this video that you're doing?
No, that will be weird. That probably would be weird. I'm going to have to find a friend. I do have a friend here. I have a friend from high school. She just texted me. I haven't talked to her since freshman year of college, maybe, since I was about 19 years old. But she did just text me, and I'm like, maybe we could be friends. I'm like, yeah, like people change.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You know what I find about people who you thought back in the day wanted to have not so much to do with you,
Yeah.
or didn't like you, or you think weren't necessarily kind,
Yeah.
that they have no earthly idea about that. They walk up to you and they're like, "Hi, how are you? What have you been doing?" And you're like, "Huh."
Yeah.
Because my recollection is that you could have cared less if I was breathing.
Right?
So
I hear
I
you,
think
yeah.
people totally forget, and they're not as wound up in whatever emotional teenager or young 20 stuff was going on in their heads. So
Yeah,
give it a
no,
shot. That's what I say.
Oh yeah, I will. She was great. Like, we were friends, and she was, I don't know. Hopefully we'll have something in common is mostly what I worry about. Like, I don't just want to like go shoot the shit with somebody to just shoot the shit with somebody. Really. Yeah. Who's got time for that? I mean, other than you guys, because we're talking about stuff that I care about.
Priorities.
We're just trying to make you so long to move back to Brighton that you convince Taylor he's got to take his old job back.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, maybe if they, at this point, they're going to never have a replacement for him, so maybe I'll have to split both of them. So. We'll see.
You don't want to move again, I know.
Well, I haven't even finished unpacking, and neither have you.
Well, good news. It's easy for the truck to just bring it back then, Susan.
I literally had boxes that still had the packing labels on them from the last move.
From the last move?
Yeah. You know what they did? They unpacked those boxes, put them in new boxes, and then put new labels on them. I'm like, what a waste of time. They're like, we know, but we have to do it. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, they might if they're going to insure it.
Yeah. That was the whole thing.
Right. So they need to know that the packing is something they've done. But I agree. Completely ridiculous.
Yeah. But if you are ever going to move in the Michigan area, I do. The people who moved us were excellent. They were the best
Yeah.
I've ever had. So
I liked your note on your shower that said, "Do not pack shower items."
yep. They did pack
But you
everything
have to.
else. What?
You have to put those things on. Like
Yeah.
they will wrap in paper a ballpoint pen.
Yep. Oh yeah, they did. There was lots of stuff I forgot. Like I didn't unpack my whole baking cabinet, and there was powdered sugar all over
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
boxes.
Oh no.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay. All right,
Well,
you guys.
it finally worked. This was fun.
I'm so
Let's
happy.
do it again.
All right, we'll do it again.
I'm gonna go write a note to leave myself a trail of breadcrumbs so that I can figure out how to do this the next time we do it without having to ask you by text.
Well, it's my fault too because I sent your email invite to a whole different email.
That's okay though. I know how to.
I don't know who
I
K
had to
Cook
reset my.
1960.
Oh yeah. 60. 1967 is the year of my birth. I don't know
Yes.
why somebody set my Gmail account up that way, but that was some gal who worked at our office a while back.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we will definitely do this again, and yeah, hopefully we'll have more people. We have a new person coming on this week who's a friend of mine, so she'll be in the
Okay.
group this week. Her name's Mary, so she's cool too.
Okay.
Awesome.
I only let cool people in.
The gatekeeper of cool. Glad to know I made the cut.
You
And on
did.
Wednesdays we wear pink.
You did. All right, you
All right.
guys have a
Yeah, have
great
a good day.
weekend.
You
And
too.
Yeah.
I will
See
talk
Nice
to you
meeting
soon.
you, Joran.
You too.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Bye.